Hey guys. Oh, yeah, my brain. So I just saw the last episode of Clone Wars, which is called Shattered. I watched it at 3 a.m. earlier today, and then I rewatched it just now. Oh, my brain. So this takes place like after Darth Maul gets caught and the siege of Mandalore is over, so the rebels won. Ahsoka takes Maul to the Republic ship. She tells. We get that classic scene from Revenge of the Sith where Mace Windu says, I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. I sense the dark side around the Chancellor scene. But we get an extension of that because Ahsoka's in that scene now. And Yoda says, you did well, or Mace Windu, and then Ahsoka said, I did my job as a citizen. Yoda asked, not as a Jedi, and Ahsoka said no. So I kind of like that back and forth. And then after that, Commander Rex and Ahsoka goes on the bridge. Ahsoka says that the Jedi were supposed to be peacekeepers, but pretty much because of the war, she's been taught to be a soldier. And Rex says, I know nothing else to be a soldier. But without this war, us clones would have never existed. And Ahsoka said, well, you guys are wonderful soldiers, and I couldn't have asked for a better friend. Then there's a report going in. Oh, my brain hurts. And Rex said, hey, you want to join Ahsoka? Ahsoka says, no, I bet everything will be fine. Oh, yeah, and in this report, Ahsoka was wondering where Anakin was. And it turns out Mace already told Anakin to go tell the Chancellor about how Obi-Wan has engaged the enemy. The enemy being General Grievous or Nunchapao. So this is definitely integrated into Revenge of the Sith territory for sure. Just in case if you couldn't tell within like the last two episodes. And so then we see Ahsoka sensing what happens in the Chancellor office. And what I mean by that is that it's like when Mace Windu and those three other Jedi go to the Chancellor's office to arrest the Chancellor for treason, because shortly after Anakin finds out, that Palpatine is a Sith Lord, and she senses the advance that takes place. So she senses that she senses that Anakin helped Palpatine kill Mace Windu, but she doesn't know exactly the details. But she kind of senses that whole incident. And then we see Darth Sidious saying, execute Order 626 to Rex. And Rex says, yes, Lord Sidious. And then when Ahsoka tells Rex she feels like Anakin's in trouble, we see him cry. We see the clone troopers point their guns at Ahsoka, and Rex says, no, I'll do it. And they start shooting at Ahsoka. And besides killing them, which in her defense, if she killed the clone troopers, she would have been in the right. Because it would be out of self-defense. She knocks him out. Honorable thing. She goes, rescues Darth Maul because Rex, under the influence of the inhibitor chip that later in the episode Ahsoka helps deactivate, two clone troopers were sent to go kill Maul. Ahsoka saves Maul, only to have Maul go on a rampage and kill some clone troopers. And I just want to say, before I continue, and it's kind of shown in this episode, like in this moment with Maul on the rampage, things get dark. Yes, if things weren't already dark when the clone troopers turned on Ahsoka to execute Order 66, Maul going on that rampage was dark. We see him chopping off clone trooper heads with objects, stabbing them with objects, cutting off and clone troopers' arm. This is dark. Like, Jesus freaking Christ. Like, holy crap. And then Ahsoka, the help of astromech droids. If you don't know what an astromech droid is, it's what like the model R2-D2 is, pretty much. And Chopper. Chopper from Rebels and R2-D2 from like pretty much every single Star Wars movie. Or astromech droids. So Ahsoka finds out that with the help of like 3-4 astromech droids, that the inhibitor chips are the ones that are making the clone troopers act funny. She also, with the help of the astromechs, she captures Commander Rex and takes an inhibitor chip out. And I really like when she was helping the system locate the inhibitor chip. She was doing what that Guardian of the Will said in Rogue One, which thank you, because this is like one of my favorite Star Wars lines to say. I'm one of the Force and the Force is with me. And she kept on saying, I'm one of the Force and the Force is with me. And it eventually, like after like a few seconds, Captain Rex said, I'm one of the Force and the Force is with me. I'm one of the Force and the Force is with me. Like, this is awesome. This, like, and then Ahsoka has to defend herself against some clone troopers, and then I feel bad for Rex because he had to kill like 3 clone troopers just to protect him. To protect Ahsoka. And now he's gonna make himself a target because he explained earlier that anybody that Order 66 means they have to eliminate their Jedi generals, acting Jedi generals, which in this case means Ahsoka. And any clone trooper that disobeys makes themselves a target. So Rex just made himself a target. And he explains to her that this is not contained to only, I guess, this ship that she's on. It's contained to everywhere. The entire army of the Republic has been infected. So, pretty much, the Jedi in the galaxy are gonna pretty much die, with the exception of like Yoda, Kanan, and Yoda that we know of. And obviously Ahsoka, because she's in Rebels. And I was like, damn, like I'm not ready for whatever episode 12 may bring. And I said I refuse to watch Revenge of the Sith, which I have. I refuse to watch this movie until the Clone Wars is done and over with. I don't know if I'll be ready to watch this movie until, like, after this show is over. Like, everything's so, like, damn, like, I'm genuinely surprised that Disney Plus allowed this show to, or Disney to allow this show to be this dark. Because I've heard rumors, the reason why, like, part of the reason why the Clone Wars was cancelled from Cartoon Network was because it was dark. So I'm surprised that a family-friendly type business is letting the Clone Wars, a Disney product, on Disney Plus, being this dark. Like, this has to be one of the best episodes in general. Like, I thought it was going to be pretty hard to surpass how epic and awesome and unexpected the season Mandalore was. Like, in terms of in terms of the story arc. But nope, it's the shattered. Had to prove every theory of mine wrong, except for the one that I'm trying to. It's hard for me to form thoughts right now because I'm still in awe about this episode. No, the only theory that I got right is that Ahsoka didn't have time to talk to Anakin, because in this episode, Anakin has already been sent by the time she went to that Jedi meeting, been sent by Mace Windu to tell Palpatine about Obi-Wan confronting Grievous on Nuchapau, but damn. What are you doing to us, Dave Filoni? Just, what are you doing to us? I mean, you're freaking me here! I'm not much of a crier, but you, Dave Filoni, is gonna make me cry when I see Order 66 happen. I really... I'm not much of a crier. Ask anyone that knows me personally. Like, people barely see me cry, ever. So if I break my heart. And yes, I referenced Padme. But what do you guys think about this episode? And let me know in the comment section down below. I need to take a nap because this episode is messing with my emotions. But let me know what you guys think about this episode down below. Love you all. Hope you have a nice day. Be kind to one another. And may the Force be with us all, especially with my brain cells, because, oh god, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, dark, and, why, Dave Filoni?